He has a camera on his phone and talks to people. He's Video James. He's Video James.
Video James. Hello everyone, this is James from 8.5-bit. Today I'm talking to Bob from Next Gen Pants, and he's the creator of this game called Tetropolis. Tetropolis. So, what is it?
It's in one word, it's a Metroidvania, which is a mashup of Tetris, Metroid, and Castlevania.
I like those words.
They're a lot of fun together. It's fun to say too. Yeah. So it's basically a puzzle platformer with elements from the classical Metroids, along with inspiration from classic falling block games like Tetris, where you have different abilities you'll pick up. It's all kind of the standard Metroid gated progression, where you'll be able to have access to different areas. Eventually, later on in the game, you can backtrack. You'll have abilities that increase your mobility, so you can get through areas faster and become more powerful.
So I collect different kinds of blocks, and that's sort of almost like the barrier suits in Metroid.
Yes, you'll eventually be able to gather the different shapes. You'll be able to be a line block, you'll be able to T-block, and they all have their own different advantages and abilities.
And what kind of abilities separate the blocks?
So the slam block, or the square block you have that has the slam ability, so you can slam through the door right there. Yep. That allows you to access different areas. Some of them are blocked off like that. It also works as an offensive ability. You can slam on enemies. You'll also be able to pick up the line block in this demo, which gives you the squish ability, the spring jump.
Cool.
So as you kind of press the button, you hold it down, you'll squish down, and then you can spring jump off of the walls and do kind of a high jump.
Yeah. And so why are there blocks in this place? What's the story here?
So the story behind this game is that you play as a defect game piece. You come off of a factory belt as imperfect, and you're discarded into these underbellies of the factory. You were supposed to be ground up, but you end up escaping your inevitable fate and managing to get out and explore the world underneath. And it's sort of the idea of losing your purpose in life, where you were supposed to be part of this game, built for specifically to play this game, but now you don't have that point anymore. You've lost it entirely. Like this guy, this is another NPC that was imperfect. He's really sad. He wants to get another yellow block.
Yep.
This is the key you saw earlier. But you can see in the back, he has that L block poster.
Oh, okay, so he's missing the
So he's all bummed out.
And so, where did the idea come from? Like, it's a really strange mashup of Metroidvania and Tetris.
I really don't know where it originally came from. Just the word Tetroidvania came up at one point, and we kept coming back to it. And despite working on other games and trying other ideas, we just kept going back. Like, eventually, we're going to try to make that a real game, and it sort of just fell into place. We just were finally able to come up with a scheme that really made sense, and actually and has a really solid puzzle element to it.
Yeah, it's come together really well. It's looking really good. So this is Tetropolis. I'll get the name right. This is James from 8.5-bit.